Hey, this is Tiana Despain, and I'm going to be going over how to make a water droplet shape in CSS. To get started, to set ourselves up, we want to create a div called water or droplet or whatever you want to call it, and then we'll set up CSS by putting in our class call to get us all set up. So the first thing we're going to want to do is be able to see what we're working with. So we need to give our div here a background color, width, and height. So I chose light blue because I feel like it represents water. But you can do whatever color you want. You could get fancy and also do hex colors, whatever you think is best. So we've got our div, and for the sake of making sure we can see everything and it working well, we're going to go ahead and also put a margin. And let's do that of 100 pixels as well, just so that it's nice in the center while we're working with this. We can move it around afterwards. So there it is. Does that look like a water droplet right now? Not really. But it's actually very simple to get to the shape. We're gonna, while we're messing with this, to make it the shape we want, we're gonna want to make sure it doesn't move too much because we've already put that margin and we don't want it to have problem displaying. So we're gonna add a position of absolute. Oops. And then we can start messing with the border radius. And a border radius is basically just the radius from the center that this angle is here. For example, if we put, sorry, I know I was going to spell that wrong. I had to look. Let's say we'll just put like a 2% border radius on the whole thing. Oh, you can't even see that change. We'll do 20. Then it's got that curved edge corner space. So, to play with this, take a second, you can pause the video, and try to figure out what kind of corners you need to make a water droplet. And when you're ready, come back. Okay, so I hope you played with it for a second. But I'll go ahead and just give you the answer because it's really fun. So we've got these. Now, we've got 80% on the first corner, 0 to keep that sharp corner, right? And then 55 and 50. So I'm sure that you came up with other answers, but this kind of gives us a good idea of what a good water droplet shape should be. Now, as you can tell, unless it's coming from like a watering can, water doesn't really drop at an angle like that. So we have to, move it to the position we want. And in order to do that, we can use transform. And we use transform rotate. And we kind of just want to decide on what angle we want it on. So if we do, let's say, 45 degrees, what does that look like? We can save it and look. No, that's not right. What about 90 degrees? Oops. There we go. I keep hitting D instead of S when I'm saving. So, again, that's not right. But if we go to negative 45 degrees, then we've got a straight up and down water droplet. So I hope that was helpful. Play with it and see. But good luck, you guys, on working with SVG images and specifically CSS images. This week has been really fun. So good luck.